heaven. And Lord Brahma was the creator of the universe. And one day, he was very happy with one of the Apsaras. She was really nice. She was very kind. And she used to do all her work very nicely. Her name was Anjana. And Lord Brahma said, Anjana, I want to give you a boon. I want to give you something because you're so good at your work. So Anjana came to Lord Brahma and she said, Lord, I only want one thing from you, just one thing. You know what? One day in heaven, there was a man and he was sitting and praying. And he was actually not a man. He looked like a monkey. And he was sitting and praying and I just found it very funny. And I picked up some fruits and I started throwing the fruits at that monkey. And it was no ordinary monkey. It was a sage who was pretending to be a monkey. He was just sitting there in deep devotion. And when I threw fruits at him, he got so angry. He opened his eyes angrily and he cursed me. He said, You Anjana, you made fun of me. Now, when you fall in love with somebody, your face will become like that of a monkey. And Anjana felt so bad. She was an Apsara. She was a fairy. And she was so sad. She said, all my sisters are Apsaras. Now when I fall in love with somebody, if my face becomes like a monkey, everybody will make fun of me, no? So please, Lord Brahma, free me of this curse. Now Lord Brahma, he started thinking, and he said, now what should I do? How can I free you of this curse? A curse is a curse. But then Lord Brahma thought of an idea. He said, okay Anjana, you take birth on planet Earth. And once you take birth over there, you have to give birth to an incarnation of Lord Shiva. You know who's Lord Shiva? Shivji? Yes. So Shivji has to be born as your son. And then you will be free of this curse. So Anjana said, okay. And she was born on earth as a woman with a normal face. Now one day she was hunting in the forest. She was a hunt woman. She was hunting in the forest when suddenly she saw a man. A beautiful, brave man. And he was fighting with a lion. The lion went, "Roar!" And the man, he picked up the lion like that and flung him in the air and threw him. And Anjana saw him. She did not see his face. She saw him from behind and she fell in love. And then the man turned around. And when the man looked at Anjana, suddenly she realized that her face has become like that of a monkey. So she sat down and covered her face. And she started crying. And then the man came and he said, what happened, lady? Why are you covering your face? Why are you crying? And she said, I can't show you my face because I've been cursed that when I fall in love, then my face will become that of a monkey. He said, what is your name? My name is Anjana. He said, Anjana, remove your hands, look at me. And Anjana removed her hands, and what did she see? She saw a man, but he was not a man. He had a monkey face, and he had a big tail, but he had a man's body. She got so confused, she said, who are you? And he said, Anjana, I am the king of the monkey kingdom Kishkinda. My name is Kesari. I can become human, I can become monkey. And Anjana, will you marry me? And Anjana said, yes. And both Kesari and Anjana got married. And guess who blessed them? It was Brahma. And pretty soon, a baby was born. The little baby monkey. And he was an incarnation of Lord Shiva. Blessed by Lord Shiva. And his name was Anjana. Anjana. Anjani Putra Anjana. And Anjana was born and everybody was so happy. Everyone was so happy. But now that Lord Shiva was born out of Anjana's womb, Anjana's face became normal again. She became an Apsara again. And she said, now I have to go back to heaven. Now, little Kesari, little baby, he became very sad. He said, Mama, you're going to go away from me. Who is going to give me food? Who is going to give me fruit? Who is going to feed me? So, his mama said that don't worry. Your mother is with you all the time. Your father is strong. And you are strong. And he will feed you lovely ripe fruits just like the sun. And saying that, Anjana went away. Now Anjane, the little baby Kesari, he kept thinking what his mama had said. And then suddenly his tummy started rumbling. And then he said, oh, I'm feeling hungry. Then he said, what did mama tell me? Ripe, juicy, delicious fruits just like the sun. And then, he looked at the sky and what did he see? He saw the sun in the sky. And then that little boy, his tummy rumbled and he said, I want to eat that. And because his mama was an Apsara, his father was a king, he was very strong. He had no idea that he could become big, small, and he could even fly. So he just looked at the sun and put his arms out like this. And guess what? He started flying. And he's flying and flying and flying and flying and flying and flying and flying. And the sun was very happily shining in the sky like this. And suddenly he said, who's this little boy coming? Who is this little boy coming? He looked with his eyes open. He said, oh, who's that? Who's that? Ah, some little creature is coming towards me. Let me shine my rays really brightly. And the sun went, wow, with his big rays. But did anything happen to the little boy? No. The boy said, and he's flying and flying and flying. Suddenly, the sun started getting all worried and he said, oh, why is he coming to me? Why is he coming to me? And the closer that little boy got, the bigger the mouth he opened. And then the sun was like, help me, Indra, help me, Indra. He started calling out to Lord Indra. And Lord Indra, he's like, who's calling me? Why is Surya Dev calling me? Lord Indra went and he said, stop this boy, he's going to eat me up. Lord Indra looked at that boy and he said, who are you, little boy? He says, I'm Anjane. My mother is Anjana, my father is Kesari, and the god of the wind is my godfather. And I'm going to go and eat the sun. So Indra started laughing. Little boy, you can't eat the sun. Go back home. No, I'm going to eat the sun. Then Indra started getting angry. No, you can't eat the sun. Go back home. No, I'm going to eat the sun. I'm very hungry. I'm going to eat the sun. He started throwing a fit. And he went closer and closer and closer and closer to the sun. And the sun was like, save me, save me, save me, save me. Don't eat me. And then Indra got so angry. Indra had a thunderbolt. And Indra flung his thunderbolt on the little boy. And the thunderbolt hit the little boy's chin. And the little boy fell unconscious. The little monkey boy fell unconscious and started falling down. Just then, that little boy, the little monkey boy's godfather, the god of the wind, he saw his son falling. And he said, who, and how dare you? He rushed and caught hold of his little monkey boy and took him and went inside Patal Lake, inside the earth, all the way inside. And can you imagine, children, if the wind stops blowing, what will happen? Everything came to a standstill. People started gasping for air. There's no wind, there's no wind. The plants started wilting, the trees started falling. All life came to a standstill on planet Earth. And Indra and Brahma and everybody started panicking. They said, we have to go and stop Indra and said, "Look, Indra, what happened? You were so angry, and because of your anger, now the god of the wind, Vayudev, has got angry also. So now, everybody, sun god, Brahma, Agni, Vishwakarma, everybody went underneath the earth. And they went and they said, please, God of the wind, please, God of the wind, please forgive us. And the God of the wind said, no, till the time my little baby Hanuman does not wake up, I'm not going to forgive anybody. So then, the sun god said, okay, I'm going to give a boon to this little boy. And the boon is that nothing can ever destroy him. He will never get hurt by fire. Just then Brahma came and he blessed him and said that now this little boy will become alive again. And just then Indra came and Indra said, I'm going to give this boy a gada, a mace, and said that nobody will ever be able to kill you. Yes. And then Indra also said, because my thunderbolt hurt your chin, from now on you will also be known as Hanuman. Because Hanuman is the one who got hit on the chin. And then everybody blessed him and the little monkey boy woke up and from Anjaney he became Hanuman. Yes. So this is the end of the second story. Did you like it? What was the first story? The first story was how baby Hanuman was born. The story of Hanuman's mama. The second story was how Hanuman got his name Hanuman. Now children, tell me something. Why do we celebrate Diwali? Tell me. Very good. So Ram, you know about Lord Ram?
Yes.
He was the king of which place? Ayodhya. Right? He was the king of Ayodhya. And then he had to go to the forest for how many years? 14 years. 14 years he was sent to the forest for an exile. And he went with his wife Sita ji and his brother Lakshman. Right? So all three of them went into the forest. And then what happened? Who kidnapped Sita? Ravan! The wicked Ravan with 10 heads. And then what happened? Who fought? It was the battle of Ramayana. Who fought? Yes, Hanuman helped Ram. And who killed Ravan? Ram killed Ravan. And then, you're right, when they all went back to Ayodhya, they were welcomed with lighting, diyas, and lovely welcome was given to them in Ayodhya, and that's why we celebrate Diwali. Okay. And that's why we also celebrate and we also decorate our homes with diyas and lights, yes? Now, children, I want to tell you two more stories about Hanumanji and what he did and how he helped Lord Ram. Are you ready? Yes? Yes? Now this story starts after Ravan picked up Sita, kidnapped her and took her away. Now, after Sita was gone and the wicked Ravan had taken her, when Lord Ram and Lakshman came back to that little hut, did they find Sita there? No. And Ram looked for Sita everywhere and he said, Sita, Sita, Sita. He called out in the forest everywhere. And then he was so sad. And he kept walking and walking and walking in the forest until he reached a monkey kingdom. Yes, yes. And in that monkey kingdom, the guard was, who was the guard? Yes, the guard was Lord Hanuman. Yes, and Hanumanji was guarding the kingdom, and Hanumanji saw Lord Ram and he saw how Ram was so sad because his wife was not there. He said, I promise to help you look for your wife. He made a promise Did he know Lord Ram? He didn't know him at all. He had never met him, but he decided to help him. Yes, he was selfless. And what did he do? Because Hanuman was so brave, he was so strong. You know, right? That he could become big. He can become small. And he can even fly.
He can become very big.
Yes. So, he told Lord Ram that I will help you find Sita. Just then, there was a vulture. And the vulture said, "Ah! Ah! Ah!" And the vulture came and said that, I know where Sita is. Ravan has taken Sita to Lanka. And the vulture told them, Lanka is 100 miles away. Very far. You have to cross the ocean to reach Lanka. Nobody can reach there. And then Hanuman said, I can go there. I can fly. And Hanuman jumped up and started flying. And while he was flying over the ocean, he met 3 demons. How many?
3 demons.
The first demon was Simika. Simika was a wicked demon. And you know what Simika could do? She could kill somebody not by attacking them, but by attacking their shadow. And Simika saw Hanumanji flying on the ocean and she said, No, you can't go. You can't go anywhere. And she ran and got hold of Hanumanji's shadow. And now I'm going to eat you up. Now Hanumanji quickly used his wit. He quickly used his wisdom. And he shrank and became this small. And the moment Simika put him in her mouth, he became so small that she could not bite him. She had to swallow him. She swallowed him. And what happened? Inside Simika's tummy, he became big and tore her. And Simika was finished. And then Hanumanji kept flying. And then he met
Sursa.
Correct, he met Surasa, the second demon. And Surasa, she said, nobody can cross the ocean without entering my mouth. And once you enter my mouth, you are finished. So Hanumanji again thought, and then he became
Good.
and Surasa opened her mouth like that. And he went inside and Surasa kept wondering where he gone and buzzed out of his mouth. And then he became big again and he said, I've done it. I became small. I went into your mouth. I came out. Gotcha. And Surasa said, okay, you need to go now. And then again Hanuman kept flying. And finally he reached Lanka. And outside Lanka stood the guardian demon Lankini. And what did Hanumanji do? He just went and one big punch and Lankini went. And then Hanumanji said, now I need to look for Sita. So he started looking for Sita everywhere. And then he went into Ashok Vatika and he saw Sita was sitting there. And he became a tiny monkey, jumped from one tree branch to the other, to the third, and he said, Maiya, Sita Maiya, Maiya, Sita Maiya. And Sita said, who's calling her? And then she saw a tiny monkey there, smiling, and said, I'm Hanuman, servant of Lord Ram. He has sent me. So then she said, is Ram coming? He said, yes, Ram is coming. She said, tell him to come fast. Otherwise, Ravan is going to force me to marry him. And I'm very sad. I want to go back to Ram. He said, don't worry, Sita Maiya. I will save you. And we will be back soon. And now, Hanuman had a big tail. You know that, right? Yes. So, he again became his big self. And he said, now, I need to meet this Ravan. Because I need to see how powerful this Ravan is. And I want to take a survey of this Lanka. Because when we come with our army, we need to be prepared, right? So he said, how should I and the fire went and hit Hanuman. And Hanuman pretended to faint. And Hanuman said, "Oh!" And then they said, "Chain him! Put chains on him!" Quickly they put chains on him and took him to Ravan. And Ravan said, "Who are you, monkey? Why are you creating a chaos in my Lanka?" Hanuman said, "I am Hanuman. And pretty soon, Lord Ram is going to come to save Sita. And you will die." Hanuman got really angry with Ravan. And Ravan, when he heard that, he said, "How dare you?" And Ravan said, "Indrajit, attack this monkey. We will cut his tail. And when his tail gets cut, then everybody will make fun of him." And quickly Indrajit took fire and everybody started putting fire on his tail. And his tail caught fire. But you remember, Agni Dev had given him a boon that fire cannot affect him. Yes? So, what did Hanumanji do? He took the fire and jumped everywhere. Yes! The entire Lanka was on fire. There was fire. People were crying. They were saying, "Oh my God, our Lanka is on fire." And Hanumanji was laughing. He was saying, "Serves you right. And we will be back with our army of monkeys and bears to get Sita back." So that's the end of the third